Hello, my wonderful Facebook family and friends out there at the Diamond Factory Spotlight interview. Today, I have a special interview. Usually, I do my interviews on Mondays and Fridays, but I was able to bring in the champ, the 2018 World Champ of Public Speaking of Toastmasters. Believe me, this woman, even before she became a champ, she's a champ. But this just like to put just another, there's a little bit more in depth for that. And I really thank Ramona for coming on today. In fact, she gave me such some time today that she's out there with her wonderful son. So a little time she might have to, tell him to say hello and everything. But I just really thank her for giving me the time, with her busy schedule. So thank you, Ramona, for coming. And
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you very much. Now, I just want to let everybody know that Ramona J.Smith, as I said, she's the champ, 2018 World Champion Public Speaking, just happened a few weeks ago. She's also a wonderful educator, speaker, author, blogger, poster, etc., etc., etc. She's like triple threat, like they say, almost like a Beyonce.
I'll take that.
Beyonce. So I want to tell you she's graduated. You graduated from minor in marketing and Magna Cum Laude. She graduated Magna Cum Laude at Baldwin I'm messing this up. Sorry, Baldwin Wallace University in Ohio. But she lives in Texas, Houston, Texas. So how's it down there? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it like medium right now?
It's medium right now. It's about probably maybe 80-ish.
80-ish? We're kind of in the same. You got your little blazer on. I didn't know if it was kind of cool down there or not. Yeah.
I mean, 70 is cool. Like close to 70, low 80s. That's kind of cool. We used to like 94, 106.
We had that just last week, so I felt I'm like this. If we're just kind of in the teeter in like 75, 80s, I'm cool with that. When it starts going, it's like, whew. And then me being much older than you, I'm sorry, and I don't mind sharing this with everybody. I have a hot flash. So it's just like added on pressure. It's like, like my head's on fire. So enough about me and my hot flashes. I want to get straight into you. So first, Ramona, I want to say congratulations on achieving that. And also just not winning, that, but the woman, it's been years. I forgot how many years since a woman brought that title. And I think I forgot her name, but I know she passed away. Do you remember?
LaShonda Rundles in 2008.
Yes. So, and I know that you did shout out to her when you accepted your award, which that was just, I just felt that. I really did. Because I wasn't able to be there because I live in Chicago. Couldn't even go to the conference because I was working at home, but I was watching virtually because I said, I'm not going to miss this contest. I don't care. So I paid for it. I watched it. And when I seen, what happened, I was like, oh, I wish I was down there. I wish I was down there. So, they so much for, just, making history, and not just only you, but a lot of people, if they don't know in the Toastmaster world, second and third place, 2 other women won it as well. So 3, triple threat, triple threat. So now I want to just get you, my questions usually for my interviewees is I ask them what's their why and what's their purpose. But before we get into that for you, what really kind of just triggered you to say, I want to start competing? And, what kind of steps did you take? I know, because I had a person out there that was going for it too. He was on the same stage with you, Eric Feinendingens. Yeah, he was there too. And we all were kind of coaching him. So I know that you always have that, those people in your life, or, you've been moving, shaking and everything to get to this point. So just, just in a little sense, what kind of journey that it took for you to get to that point?
Well, I knew that I wanted to be a motivational, inspirational speaker when I was 19.
Ooh.
And I had just one of those moments where it was like, oh my God, this is what I'm supposed to be doing for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times when we have that moment, we try to deny it because it's big, and you're not used to anything like that coming from where I'm from. From where I'm from, people work in factories, and people,
Mm-hmm.
if they do have a job, it's something where they have to work very hard, very long hours, and they hate it.
Yeah.
So once I found my passion at 19, I was like, nah, I couldn't be. And then I didn't know any motivational speakers, and I didn't know that you could make money from it, and I didn't know it was a career. I'm sorry, I'm right by the airport.
That's okay.
Sorry about that. Thank you, Bush.
What you said.
And so I didn't have any point of reference. I didn't have an auntie that was a motivational speaker or an uncle. So I kind of was like, okay, whatever, forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Lived a little bit more of life. And then I moved to Los Angeles when I was 23.
Okay.
And then my sister said, okay, you've been talking about this speaking for a long time, for 4 years now, but you haven't done anything with it. She said, join the Toastmasters Club. And so I joined the Toastmasters Club in LA in 2010.
Okay.
And I had the most wonderful, wonderful president, little small Asian lady named Amy Ayano, but she was very eccentric, very eclectic, and she saw something in me. I see something. She saw something in me.
I just don't know
And
what it is, right?
right, she said, you need to, first of all, you need to brand yourself. So that's
Mm.
why you may start to hear references about me calling myself the Ladybug Speaker. I've been the Ladybug Speaker for 8 years because she told
Okay.
me I need to brand myself, because people might not remember your face, or they might not remember your real name. But if you call
Mm-hmm.
yourself something clever, then they'll remember you. And so I went home, I researched some animals, and I took to the ladybug. So I
Hmm.
became the Ladybug Speaker. And that's when I started to get hungry. I started to do churches and community organizations, and
Wow.
anybody who would have me come speak, I was there. And so I didn't compete then, but when I moved back home to Ohio from LA, I joined a club called the Cleveland Club in
Mm-hmm.
2014,
Okay.
and that's when I started thinking about competing. So I did like the humorous contest. I did okay in that, but I'm not very funny. And then I did the international speech contest.
Mm.
And then that's the year in 2015 when I made it to the district level, and I was so arrogant, Miss Barbara. I was so cocky. I was the cockiest thing you could ever see or ever meet.
I can't see you that way. Maybe I
I thought
can't.
that was my first year competing. I thought I was gonna take it all. I just knew I had won that district. I came in third place, but my
Oh.
ego was crushed. But
Okay.
I wasn't doing it for the right reasons. I was giving that speech as for me. Oh, okay. Thank you. My meeting is over. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I was doing that for me. It wasn't for my audience. And I
Mm.
feel like because so much of my ego was in it, that's why I wasn't prosperous. That's why I
Okay.
wasn't prosperous.
And
And
yeah, there's always a reason why things happen the way they do. So I can see that. I can see that, we're work in progress, and sometimes you have to, and to take 5 steps ahead, you got to go a step back and say, okay, let me look at the whole thing. So I can see
yeah.
that. Yeah.
And so after I lost, I when your ego take a bruise like that, you stop going to meetings and you just kind of fall back. And I stopped going for a long time. But then when I moved back to Houston after I graduated, I'm like, you know what? This is my passion. This is my purpose. I know I'm supposed to be a speaker. I'm gonna speak. And so I joined the club this past January, and I started giving speeches, and I finally got my CC after 8 years. And
Yay.
I wanted to compete just because, this is true. I have to take it to the next level. I can't be stagnant and just speak at my
Mhm.
club. I have to push
Move.
myself. And so I won at the club, I won at the area, I won at the division. Then here we go at district again. So
Good.
I said, you know what? I'm not about to sweat it. I'm about to go up here. I'm about to look good. I had a nice little dress. I'm about to have me some fun, go up there and just do me. And I won at district level. But at this point, it's like I beat I accomplished the goal that I had
Mhm.
4 years ago. So I'm content. I'm
Yeah.
content. And so, I go to semifinals, I do my speech, and I wasn't expecting to win there. I'm like, I'm in Chicago. I'm just here enjoying the ride. And then they call my name. I'm like, I didn't even expect to win at semifinals. There were some amazing speeches. And
Wow.
then at the world championship level, it was just like, I was in awe. I was in awe because I had watched so many people on this stage on YouTube. I mean, watching
Yes.
videos from 20, 30 years ago of champions.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then just to be in the arena And this is like the venue that I've always dreamed of, because I dream big. So when I'm asking people to speak, back home, I'm in my mind, I see this venue with 2,000 people, but I walk in and it's 15. So I finally walk into the venue of my dreams, where it's 2,000 chairs and this huge stage and the lighting and the curtains. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Toastmasters. And so when I get there, it's just surreal. And so I just went up there. In the video, I'm laughing when I'm starting, because I'm like, like, this is me. I'm on the same stage with all these winners and all these champions. And so I just did my thing, and I had fun with it. And when they called my name, I was like, what?
I know every time you were moving, you were freaking out like, what? Whoa.
Serious, because I didn't sweat it. And I think that's when you get it, when you don't sweat it. When your whole entire existence is in all of your energy, you put all your eggs in one basket, sometimes that's the time where it's like, nah, it's not for you, because you want it too bad. But when you enjoy the moment and you live in the present, sometimes that's when your blessings come.
And it just happened. And you're just so humble and so real. And that's that's one of the qualities I really love about you, Ramona, that, you went up there, you accepted it, you just did your thing. You were just, this is me, and thank you so much. And I can't believe, and I was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. I like the down to earth stuff, being authentic. And you were right there. And that's what really just put a big smile on my face. You couldn't see it. You didn't even know me, but I had a big smile on my face. I was so proud of you. You just don't know. And I told myself, I said, wow. And for you to be a baby, because I call you a baby because you're just 36. 31. 31. You're more of a baby. 31 years old. And because we won't talk about me, but let's just say I'm much older than you. But you inspire me. You inspire me, and you inspire so many others. And just like I said, just not winning that trophy, but just being you, and understanding that when you lost the first time, you already looked at yourself and said, you know what? I was a little cocky. I was a little this and that. Maybe this is why it happened. Let me do a little bit more humble pie. And I got to take humble pie too. I think we all go through that. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, boom, and you're like, oops, this is the reason why this happened. So you realize that all from a young age, Ramona, all from a young age. So I have to give you so much props for that. So much props. Now you're talking about 31. I'm like, you got all this going on. I'm like, bachelor's degree in public relations. Oh my God. So now you kind of told us a little bit about your why and what you do, but I know besides being the champ, what is your main why? Is it just the speaking that you want to do, motivation speaking, or do you have some other why that you really like? Because I know you do public relations and then marketing. Is that something that you just kind of just do as just your job, or is that something that you really want to move up more in, or just the public speaking alone? I mean, just the professional speaking.
The professional speaking is the passion. The only reason why I chose PR and marketing was because I know the two go hand in hand. But when I was in the meetings with my counselors when I first started my bachelor's degree, I'm telling them, I'm like, I want to be a motivational speaker. I want to be a public speaker. That's what I want to do. And they said, okay, PR. We need you to get in PR. So I chose my majors because of my passion for speaking. And I'm a teacher right now, so I get to speak every single day. So that's a blessing. And at this point in my life, I know exactly what I want to do forever. That's another airplane. Hey,
thank you. This is like a commercial. So you know what? When you think about it, it does go hand in hand, because doing public relations and marketing, you're always talking and speaking and getting to know people. So that gets you in that realm. And then being a teacher, I mean, in front of students, that helps out too. So I can see all that connecting with you. I can see that connecting to get to that point of you being a professional. To me, you're already the professional speaker. I mean, the title's there. You just have to, people just have to pay you really well. Get the money, and you're going to get it.
Toastmasters. That's the only thing I do for free now.
Doing your practice. I always tell people, you're my practicing ground, like we've been doing. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I want to just want to get, because I know you have to go in a minute here, but let me know. Another question I have, I ask my interviewees, and I think I know what your special power is, but you can kind of just let us know. What is your, what I call special power? What is something that's special power about you that you feel like you have that maybe no one else really is unique about you?
I think super strength. Super strength. An unlimited amount of resilience, and just an ample supply of ambition. And when I say the resilience, it's just from growing up in poverty and just the typical story. Single teen mom, working 2 jobs, father not in the picture. Just growing up, me and my sister raising each other, not having any direction. And one of my mentors, she called me rudderless for a long time because I didn't have any direction. Dropping out of college 4 times. I was blessed because I didn't become a single teen parent. I'm an unwed mother, but I'm not a single parent. I'm not a single parent because my son's father is amazing. Okay, but just beating all the odds basically. And then even after I tried to go back to school the first time, I graduated with my associate's degree in May of 2014. In August of 2014, my son got diagnosed with brain cancer.
Oh my God. That's why he's the miracle child, right? Exactly. Wow.
Exactly. At 2. And then I had just got married that April. So we just got married, April. We newlyweds. Boom. His stepson is going through this traumatic thing. That's a lot for newlyweds to deal with.
Yes.
Of course, after something like that happening, I'm all in for my son. I love you, husband. I think you're amazing. You're a great guy. But at this, all my energy and all my love is going to my son. And that's not fair to my husband. And so, when I talk about how short the marriage was, that's another airplane.
I'm listening to you. Forget the airplane.
In the speech where I talk about how short the marriage was, I made a joke and I talked about how it was only 8 months, and people, they're like, why we want to know, I can't tell you the whole thing in 7.5 minutes, but it took a devastating blow in the beginning, in the first 8 weeks of our marriage.
Ooh.
And then I'm having to deal with all that. And then, his father is a great father. So he's there. That's weird. I got my husband and my son's father in the same little tiny small space. That's a lot. And, then after the 3 brain surgeries, he had to go through 30 treatments of radiation. I can't work. My marriage is falling apart. He's in the hospital. I'm at divorce court.
Oh, my God.
It was one thing after another. And then 3 weeks after my son is healed, my father passes away from liver cancer.
Oh my God,
I gotta bury
Ramona.
my dad. Right. I gotta bury my dad after, my son's going through radiation. He's 2. Well, at this point he's 3. He was still 2 years old. His hair is falling out. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind.
Wow.
And this is just me tipping the iceberg because I don't want to go too far deep into my family history, but it was very traumatic.
Oh, yes. That alone, Ramona, what you went through with your son and then the divorce and then your father passed. I mean, that's like blow after blow after blow, and you're still standing. And you're still standing.
And smiling and happy and enjoying life.
Yes. And those stories that you have are going to be so awesome when you're doing your keynotes and your presentations, because you're going to connect with people and you're going to be able to help people have hope.
Yes.
Have hope, because they see that you're still standing and you got through it, and you're just 31 years old and you went through all that. Oh my God, you're such a warrior. You got more than one special power. You got a whole bunch of them. Then the bugs are kind of taking over a little bit. But yeah, so I don't want to, I know you're outside and with your son, so I don't want to keep you as long. But I just want to ask you just in a few words, what kind of, and I probably can guess this, but I want you to tell us, what kind of legacy do you want to leave out here for people, like for your son, for you, for just in general?
When you say what type of legacy, you mean what do I want to be remembered by?
What do you want to be remembered by, or what do you do, or your, mission? What do you want to leave for us? Yeah, stuff like that.
I'm sorry. That's okay. There's just a little cricket or something. It's fine. That's tough because I'm still trying to figure it out as I shape my brand and as I shape out the next 40 years of my life. I guess I just want to make people see the possibilities. I want people to understand their life does have a purpose. And I want to help people find what their life's purpose is.
Yes. Awesome. So we're going to be seeing the Ladybug book come out at Amazon near you, right? I know that book's coming, right?
I actually wrote a book a couple of years ago in 2012 called Shine Sister Shine.
Oh, okay.
It's amateur. It's my first book. I like
still. So there's a lot of other people that didn't do it, so don't down that.
You're right. So I do have a book called Shine Sister Shine, but the next book I put out, I want it to be professional, and I want to do a book tour, and so that's definitely coming in the near future. But I don't want to put it out too soon, because then if you could just read the book, you probably might not let me speak about it. So
believe me, you give them little just little pieces, and then you say you gotta buy my book. That's what you say. You give them a little piece, and you say, but you gotta buy my book. I had to learn the hard way with that. Well, Ramona, like I said, I want to keep you. Thank you so much for the time that you have given me. Thank you for your success. And I can't wait till I buy your book, pay for your speaking. I mean, I'm going to be buying tickets. I am. I'm telling you, I'm going to be buying tickets just to see you. Just to see you. And I want us to keep in touch. If you need anything else from me, please, I'm here to help people on a platform and to help you just level up and get as high as you want to go. Because I know you're going to get there. You're going, believe me, you're going out there. So
thank you.
So anything you want to leave for the audience out there before we say goodbye?
I just want to say thank you for all the support. I want to say thank you for watching the video. If you're a Toastmaster, please stay committed.
You're cutting out a little bit. Okay, there you go.
Thank you guys.
Okay, well, thank you, Ramona. I know you're freezing up on me, so I might be losing you. So I want to thank you again for being on the Diamond Factory. Yeah, I did lose her. I think she froze up on me. Oh, there she is. She's back. And everybody out there. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Ramona. Did you say?
Did you hear the thank you parts?
Some of the thing got a little cut out, and then you stopped. You froze on me. Did you want to repeat it again?
Yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for the support. Hi. I don't work here, but there was training here. Yes. Ending at 7. Yes, a few of us. Yeah. Sorry about that. Come on.
Oh, no problem. That's how. So we got to get you on the go. So you wanted to thank everybody for their support?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for watching the video.
Uh-oh, I lost her again. Okay, Ramona, I think I lost you again. So we're going to have to probably cut it because I don't want you getting cut too many times. So Ramona, if you can still hear me, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tell your wonderful son hello. And he's a blessing. So cute. He is a blessing. So you take care, Ladybug.
Thank you, Ms. Barbara. I appreciate you so much.
Okay, you take care.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.